it's Kelly with Hero Arts, and in this video I will be using the Hero Arts Nesting Circle Infinity dies to create a clean and simple rainbow card. There are 18 dies in the set, with the biggest die measuring 4.5 inches, and then they decrease in 1/8 inch increments. So they are perfect for making circle frames, which is what I'll be using them for today. I like to store my dies on a magnetic sheet so I can easily find the size I'm looking for. For the rainbow I'm creating today, I'm going to grab every other die to create circle frames that measure 1/4 inch wide. So once I have all the dies needed, I will pull out my die cutting machine. This die cutting machine has a magnetic platform so I can arrange the dies and get them perfectly spaced without having to worry about them shifting. If you don't have a magnetic platform, I would suggest using some washi tape to keep them in place. And even though I will only need one of these circles for my card today, I like to go ahead and die cut all the sizes from each color of cardstock and save them for other cards, as you will see later in this video. After die cutting a bunch of colors of cardstock, I've picked out the 7 colors that I want to use, and I'll start adhering them to a piece of white cardstock. I like to use a liquid glue that has a fine point for application. A small amount of glue goes a long way here. So just continue to adhere all the circles, making sure each one is flush against the outside circle. And instead of using liquid glue, you could also use a tape runner. Just cover the entire piece of cardstock with adhesive and then adhere the circles. Once this is done, I'm going to pull out my die cutting machine once again and use the biggest circle die in the set to cut out the ring of circles. Since the circle doesn't want to lay completely flat, I'm using some washi tape to secure the die in place. Whenever you have a piece of cardstock that is warping, a great trick is to run it through a die cutting machine to flatten it out. Next, I've used my paper trimmer to cut the circle in half, creating 2 rainbows. So you can make 2 cards with the 1 circle. I'm using some foam adhesive on the back of one of the rainbows and adhering it to a white folded card. For the sentiment on the card, I want to use this message that says, "You are so special," but as you can see, it is stacked in 2 lines. I want it to be in 1 line, so I'm just going to take my scissors and trim it apart. This does not hurt your clear stamps at all, and you can always put it back the way it originally was. I'm using my grid mat to help me line up the message, and then I'll pick it up with an acrylic block. Next, I'll stamp it on my card using black ink, making sure to apply even pressure for crisp results. That completes this card, but here are a few other examples I created using all the leftover circle frames I previously die cut. They all include messages from the Hero Arts and Pink Fresh Studio You Make a Difference stamp set. So many possibilities with just 2 products. I hope you enjoyed these cheerful cards and are inspired to create some of your own. Thanks so much for watching.